Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 fastest motorcycles in the world. We're about to embark on a high-octane journey, exploring the bleeding edge of two-wheeled engineering. These machines are not for the faint of heart. We're talking about bikes that'll make your eyeballs water, your stomach churn, and leave you gasping for breath. Get ready to rev your engines and feel the need for speed. Right off the line, and straight into the wall of speed, it's the Dodge Tomahawk. Now you might be thinking, Dodge? Those blokes who make sensible family cars? Well, think again. This, my friends, is what happens when American muscle car ideology gets injected into a motorcycle. It's an absolute brute powered by a Viper V10 engine. That's right, a car engine. 8.3 liters of pure, unadulterated American grunt. This thing looks like it was built in a scrapyard by a bloke named Mad Max, and frankly, that just adds to its charm. It's got two wheels at the front, two at the back, just in case it decides to go for a lie down at speed. Not that I'd recommend finding out what happens at its claimed top speed of, wait for it, 350 miles per hour. Yes, you heard that right. 350. Bonkers. Next up, we've got a machine that's less of a motorcycle and more of a guided missile. It's the Kawasaki Ninja H2R. And this, my friends, is what happens when engineers are given free rein and a blank check. It's powered by a supercharged 998cc inline-4 engine that produces a mind-boggling 326 horsepower. Now this isn't your mate's Kawasaki you borrow to nip to the shops. Oh no, this is a track-only weapon, designed to decimate lap times and leave your senses in a scrambled mess. It's got wings, for crying out loud. Proper aerodynamic wings, not some afterthought you find on a packet of crisps. Why? Because at its top speed of 249 miles per hour, you need all the downforce you can get. Now, if you thought the H2R was insane, hold on to your hats because things are about to get really interesting. This is the MTT Turbine Superbike, also known as the Y2K. And yes, it's exactly what you think it is. A motorcycle powered by a jet engine. Well, technically it's a turboshaft engine, the kind you'd normally find in a helicopter. But let's be honest, who's splitting hairs when you've got a bloody jet engine strapped to your back wheel? This thing produces a mind-blowing 320 horsepower and a sound that can only be described as an apocalyptic symphony. It's capable of reaching a top speed of 227 miles per hour, which is frankly terrifying when you consider the only thing between you and certain doom is two wheels and a prayer. Ah, the Suzuki Hayabusa, a name that strikes fear and admiration into the hearts of bikers everywhere. This legendary machine was once the fastest production motorcycle in the world, and it's still a force to be reckoned with. It's named after the Japanese peregrine falcon, a bird known for its incredible speed and for good reason. This beast is powered by a 1340cc inline-4 engine that churns out a monstrous 197 horsepower. That's enough to propel this sleek machine to a top speed of 194 miles per hour. It's fast, it's powerful, and it's got a reputation for being a bit of a handful. But hey, who doesn't love a bit of a challenge? Now we come to a legend, the Honda CBR 1100XX Blackbird. This was the bike that stole the crown from the Kawasaki ZX-11 back in 1996, becoming the fastest production motorcycle in the world at the time. It held on to that title for a glorious 3 years, and for good reason. This bike was an engineering marvel, powered by an 1137cc inline-4 engine that produced a then staggering 164 horsepower. It was sleek, it was aerodynamic, and it could hit a top speed of 190 miles per hour. The Blackbird wasn't just about brute force, though. It was also a surprisingly comfortable and refined machine, proving that you could have your cake and eat it too. Next up, we have a bike that's known for its precision engineering and blistering performance. This is the BMW S1000 RRR, a superbike that's as at home on the track as it is on the open road. It's powered by a 999cc inline-4 engine that pumps out a very respectable 205 horsepower. But this bike isn't just about raw power. Oh no, this is a BMW, and that means it's packed with more technology than you can shake a stick at. Traction control, wheelie control, launch control, you name it, this bike's got it. And it needs it, because with a top speed of 188 miles per hour, you'll be needing all the help you can get. Now for a bit of Italian flair, this is the MV Agusta F4 RC, and it's not just a motorcycle, it's a work of art. Seriously, look at it, it's absolutely stunning. But don't let its good looks fool you. This bike is a serious piece of kit. It's powered by a 998cc inline-4 engine that produces a whopping 212 horsepower. And it's not just about power either. The F4RC is renowned for its handling, its agility, and its sheer sex appeal. It's the kind of bike that makes you want to throw a leg over it and just ride off into the sunset. And with a top speed of 187 mph, you could probably outrun the sunset if you really wanted to. Chapter 8, Yamaha YZF R1, the People's Champion. Ah, the Yamaha YZF R1, a perennial favorite among racers and road riders alike. This bike has been a mainstay in Yamaha's lineup for over 2 decades, and for good reason. It's fast, it's reliable, and it's relatively affordable, as far as superbikes go anyway. The latest iteration is powered by a 998cc inline-4 engine that churns out a very respectable 200 horsepower. That's enough to propel this machine to a top speed of 186 miles per hour. It's not the fastest bike on this list, but it's certainly one of the most well-rounded and enjoyable to ride. Chapter 9, Aprilia, RSV4 RF Italian engineering at its finest. Now we come to another Italian masterpiece. This is the Aprilia RSV4 RF, a bike that's as beautiful to look at as it is to ride. It's powered by a 1099cc V4 engine that produces a monstrous 217 horsepower. But it's not just about brute force. The RSV4 RF is a technological tour de force, with a sophisticated electronics package that includes traction control, wheelie control, launch control, and even a quick shifter. And with a top speed of 186 miles per hour, you'll be needing all the help you can get. Chapter 10, Ducati Panigale F4, the Italian Stallion. And finally, we come to the Ducati Panigale F4. This Italian stallion is a true thoroughbred, with a lineage that can be traced back to Ducati's racing heritage. It's powered by a 1103cc V4 engine that produces a mind-blowing 214 horsepower. But the Panigale F4 is more than just a powerful engine. It's a beautifully crafted machine, with sleek lines and aggressive styling that will turn heads wherever you go. And with a top speed of 186 miles per hour, you'll be leaving everyone in your dust. Outrow until next time, speed demons. Well, there you have it, the top 10 fastest motorcycles in the world. These machines represent the pinnacle of two-wheeled performance, pushing the boundaries of speed and technology. Thanks for joining us on this high-speed journey. We've seen some incredible machines today, from the bonkers Dodge Tomahawk to the sleek Ducati Panigale F4. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more thrilling content.